What's up, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Rob and you got Superstar Nation. How you guys doing? Man, you get the punches going every single day. You know we got it coming. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar fam, and hit the bell notification button so you get every single video every single day. You never know. It's going to be maybe Joe, it's going to be maybe me, or maybe get us both. So make sure you hit the bell button. Also, Superstar VIPs, thank you so much to all our supporters. $2.99 a month at the start beside your name. Get access to the giveaways. Also, you get access to our spreadsheets, buys and sells, and want to bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership. So thank you to all our VIPs. If you want to reach out to us, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, we also have a Discord that's in the description below. It's funny because we never actually post anything on the Discord up here. But it is definitely a great Discord, and there's a lot of very intelligent superstars sharing ideas and having great discussions. So you definitely want to join that, and also in a very respectful way as well. Thank you again to our VIPs. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You can see now ranked by stars. Look at this. We're still 3 pages. I don't know how do you guys just endlessly support us every single month? You guys are amazing. And again, you keep us going. You guys humble us and remind us that you are there for us, and we couldn't be more appreciative, and we want to be there for you as well. So thank you guys. Okay, to the news. Alex and Crypto. We know he has jokes. He's a really great guy. Check out Superstar Alex and Crypto on our Discord. You can talk to him directly. But here on Twitter, he says people saying mint numbers on VV official shouldn't matter. Well, to some they do at Superstar Money. So it looks like someone had a license plate in Dubai that a guy really wanted, because the license plate, you can only have one. And you can't have a second one. You're not allowed. So he spent $15 million to buy a unique license plate. So there's definitely Dubai rich, that's for sure. But that just goes to show you that there is some value to having these one-of-ones or unique mint number collectibles. I always said it all the time, right? If you have, let's say, the 1977, Darth Vader, or if you have, let's say, the number 54 Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, it could be worth a lot one day just because it is very unique. Sometimes I wonder if the unique numbers are actually better than some of the 2-digit numbers, just because of that. The 2 digits, if there's nothing special about them, you still have like 50 of them or 60 of them in existence. But when it comes to a specific unique mint number for that collectible, there's only one. So there is a lot of reasons to try to collect some of these special years, birthdays, whatever you can come up with. Just try not to stretch it, because sometimes people do stretch it a little bit, and I don't know how that's going to do long term. Our good friend, Superstar Puddin' Cheeks, with his Redneck Inspiration number 20, he just keeps it going. Make sure you support Mr. Puddin' Cheeks. He is definitely a massive contributor to the community. He's also highly involved with veve, so definitely check out his videos and give him some support. Talk about bots. Gab1719 says, I wish I had their luck. Congrats, collectors, on your secret rare sale. Of course, you have these people selling secret rares. They have they were accounts that were made in like March 2021. They come out of nowhere right now, and they go and they get some secret rare on a drop. And basically, I think what he's saying is that these bots, they come in, they go for one drop, they get the secret rare. Now, I don't know if remember one guy came up with a hack to almost guarantee that he could almost re-roll every single time until he got what he wanted. So I don't know if they were able to get the secret rare through luck, or if they were actually able to see if that glitch still exists, because anything man-made could be cracked, right? But definitely Gabe, he noticed this and he wanted to share with us. And the bots, they're still around, so the fight continues against the bots. Charles Delgado, Superstar Charles Delgado, at Superstar, you called the One Gem comic. I've been waiting so long for One Gem comics. I can't believe you finally found one. I did call it, but I called it back when they were like, the lowest you could find was like $7, $8. I'm like, no, I'm not buying them to the $1. But I want to see more consistency under $1. Okay, I still can't just like click one of these random collectibles. The lowest floor I see is always $1.70, $1.90. It's just not doing it for me. So good, congrats, Mr. Charles Delgado. Share more. Let me know that there's actually more of them that we can get. But for now, I don't think the floors have really made it to be under $1 for me to get too excited. So I predicted widespread $1. So I'm still waiting for that. We got Nesco. He says, finally got my MCP ranking. What now? And the truth is nothing. I mean, you're a whale. Look at that. 1597. You must be top 100. with 1,597 collectibles. Let's go back and check Immutable X for the top 100 wallets. 141 full sets and 4,002. No, you're for sure like top 100 wallets with that. You're insane, my friend. You're insane with the kind of collectibles you have. Look at that MCP. What are you going to do with all these MCP points? We're going to find out maybe soon. We'll see. Hashtag soon. And then our other friend, Chris Severs, always reaching out to us. He says, "Hi, VV fam, my latest blog, Why on Digital Collecting. Please enjoy it, and thanks for sharing the journey." So if you haven't already, you can go to his Twitter, or you can go to our Twitter, give a click on how my career led me to digital collectibles, and maybe you can learn a little bit from Chris Severs and how we ended up in the digital collectible space. And hopefully those who are not familiar with the space will find this and will also be involved as well. Not much on the VV news. We have a new comic. It says it's Marvel's Uncanny X-Men. It's a 1963 comic, number 58. The comic book experts have not told us yet what kind of ranking. VV Rank hasn't posted the quality of this comic yet. We got some comic book consultants out there, so if you're watching, let us know below on the quality of this comic. But considering that it's the first appearance of Havoc, I'm not expecting it to be too great. But a 1963 comic is an older comic, and typically the older the comics, the better they are. So let me know below what kind of ranking it is. And also, look at this. The Empire Strikes Back. We got another Star Wars poster. It says that we got 5 digital collectible posters dropping in blind box format on Friday, April 14th. Star Wars collectibles always tend to do pretty good. It looks like it's specifically related to the Empire Strike Back series. You can see the selling point here. We got a nice Darth Vader and his red lightsaber. Very, very cool. I've never been a poster guy. I hate the posters, but because it's Star Wars, I am expecting that it should probably do pretty well. We'll wait and see for the mint numbers. The mint numbers are just not out yet. Okay, so topic of today's video. So yesterday we did a pretty good video. I mean, it was watched by quite a bit of the Superstar fan there, and there was a lot of comments on it because we had a little bit of a discussion about VV and how the bear market seems to be recovering. There are signs that we're actually in a recovery of the bear market, and we saw that. Go watch the video, but we saw that on Bitcoin, we saw that on the S&P 500, and we saw that on the Twitter because we don't have access to their financial statements. But we saw that on Twitter follower growth on some competing NFT projects, like ones that we're getting involved in, like SoRare, but also other ones that we're familiar with from the past, like HRO, that they are growing their user base. On the other hand, you see VV actually shrinking 1,000 at a time. And it got me wondering, because the pricing of OMI has not increased at all with the other crypto market. And I'm going to pull up a chart very quickly right here. And there's always that age-old debate. Do you buy collectibles or do you buy OMI? And I think right now we're in this weird state where if you're a momentum investor like me, and none of this is a financial advice, but I don't really want to buy when the knife is falling. Right now, this is a 1-year chart. OMI and VV, they have their moments. They look at OMI. It had its spikes on news. And I'm sure that with the trend that's happening here, there will be another spike. It could be the VV-verse, for example. It could be a lot of different things. But it's a little bit of a balance here on whether or not you want to get in early, take the risk that they will fail again on their deadlines and OMI continues to slide, or do you want to just buy the news? There is some expectation that the VV-verse in its more infant state should be coming out now. And we know that OMI is going to have a very significant role within the VV-verse. It is possible that at the initial role of the VV-verse, access to using OMI and OMI as a utility, it might get its first true utility when the VV-verse comes out. But at the same time, they did say that in phase 1 of the VV-verse, it would probably just be a showroom. But how do you purchase those things in the showroom? I mean, their entire crypto setup right now on the VV side is completely messed up. So I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to set up the crypto purchasing to get OMI and use it in the VV-verse. I don't know if that's going to be set up and ready for the VV-verse, considering it's not set up and ready right now for VV. And that's a problem because with the OMI token continuing to not have any true utility, I mean, there's lots of anticipated utility. We know the OUP should really help give it utility. We know the VV-verse will be extremely attractive to give it utility. And all of these things should bring demand to the OMI token. But as of right now, it still doesn't have any utility. And over the last year, there's lots of debate on what are we going to do with the OMI token. Then the OUP article came out and they talked about getting access to land, which is probably still true. But now what they're saying is that MCP and OUP are going to be more similar. And we still don't really truly know what that means by being more similar. Is MCP points now going to give you land like the OUP would? And this is the thing we don't know yet. There's just so many unknowns. So on one side, I could go buy OMI right now, expecting some kind of news that will give it utility because I think the veveverse is coming out this month, and then sell the news. That's one play, and it might actually work out. But I'm a little bit more conservative, and I personally would rather buy into momentum, and that will be momentum not just on price. That will be momentum on delivery. And until something is tangibly delivered on OMI utility, like I can use the token in a veveverse environment is a great example. When I see some form of utility, then and only then will I feel comfortable buying the OMI token, because even at this 1 year low of around 75 cents or 0.00075, there's still a lot of growth for the early adopters. There are many users of veve, and there are many ecomi investors that got in at 0.0003. So they're still up 100%, meaning there's lots of opportunity, I would think, for it to dump still. There's people who could still take a lot of profits. So I personally just am not ready to enter, because really there's nowhere but down until the promises of OMI utility is delivered. And I don't know how long that's going to take. I really hope that the veveverse is the start of that. However, it's unlikely, I think, that this early veveverse will have any form of OMI utility, just because they're still sorting everything out, and veve doesn't even have crypto pay-in. As for the OUP, really haven't heard much on the OUP. There's still nothing. There's still really no gains from when the article was released, I think back in December. Remember those those red circles, and we're waiting for them to go to 100%. They're still not there, and they're going to be there eventually. But why buy until there's some kind of proven track record of actual momentum on that OUP side or on any form of utility? So for me, my conclusion is I'm not going to play the news. I'm just going to continue to wait, and I want to wait to see some meaningful utility given to OMI token. Probably at that point, you will start seeing momentum in the price action of OMI, and it may be the safer time to buy. You will lose out on the all-time lows, but if you try to buy the falling knife, you might catch the knife and it might hurt you, right? Lots of people were buying in at 9, 11, and it might work out long-term if you're a long-term holder. I would just prefer to wait, because I'm not really sure yet if I want to take, I already have some OMI. I don't know if I want to add to that position for an even longer position in OMI. So I'm waiting, not financial advice. I'm just curious to know your guys' thoughts. Are you willing to buy OMI at this price? It is currently at a 1 year low, or really close to it. And is this something that you're interested in buying right now? Or are you like me? Are you a little bit more conservative and you'd prefer to wait until you start seeing some actual meaningful utility and some meaningful price action? I really think you got to get the meaningful utility first, and then we'll see the price action. Although a continued recovery in Bitcoin may eventually push that up. So let me know below. Comment below on your thoughts. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar fam, and hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. Also, thank you again to our VIPs. You guys are amazing. $2.99 a month. Thank you for all your support. And if you're interested, you can support us as well. Hit the join button on the main page. Get access to our spreadsheets. Our giveaways, maybe a star in the universe will be named after you. Thank you guys all so much. We appreciate you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Love you.